book review, and now I'm going to look at The School for Good and Evil, which absolutely love, highly recommend, and I'm going to start with this story for you. So basically, it is a story based on fairy tale type training, and there are schools for the good and schools for the evil. And children have been taken out of a village for the last 200 years. I think it's like every 4 years a couple of children get taken, and then they go to this university and they learn to be a good or a bad villain in a story tale. So Agatha and Sophie are taken, but Sophie always dresses pink and lovely, and Agatha always dresses black and dark and evil. And with the way they behave, you would imagine that Agatha is going to go to the naughty school for the bad and Sophie to the good, but they go the opposite way around. So they think a huge mistake has been made, and it's really quite an interesting twist as to how they do deserve to be in the right schools that they were put in, and it is correct, there's no mistake, and it's really clever and interesting the way it's done. A similar book to this is The Day I Fell into a Fairy Tale. That is based upon a girl who circumnavigated fairyland in a ship of her own making. What I liked most about is it was a fairy tale. So I have a illustrated limited edition book of fairy tales that I had as a very young girl. So I was always a big fairy tale fan. And I really like this concept, making it realistic in a sense. So I quite liked that. What I didn't like, but thought was brilliantly done, was how boys can tear friendships apart, and how really good friendships can just be torn apart so easily, really. And that is very, very much coming of age, isn't it? Where we learn how mean and cruel people can be, or how it's hard to understand how to behave, and then really good friendships can suffer over such trivial things. So I thought that was really well done. The front cover is beautiful. It's Sophie and Agatha on the front. It's very detailed and it's very artistic, and I really think the designer did a brilliant job on that. The type of reader that I would recommend this to would be fairy tale, fantasy and romance.